Shabbat Shalom from Temple Concord. Our Torah portion this week has this wonderful reminder: we should not remain indifferent. The context of the Torah portion is about encountering something that belongs to somebody else, or an animal that's fallen by the side of the road. But for us, coming into the high holidays, remaining indifferent is an entirely different issue. So what does it mean for us to be indifferent, and what does it mean for us to pay attention? I think for most of us, we're indifferent to those bigger issues in life. We're indifferent to the question of, what does God want from us? What is our highest potential? What can we create and give to the world that nobody else can do? And I think when I read that section of don't remain indifferent, I'm hearing it, at least this time of year, don't be indifferent to yourself. Recognize your own gifts. Recognize your own strengths, your own shortcomings too. Don't be indifferent to all of it. Don't just say, well, it is what it is. Instead, recognize what it is and work with it. If it's something good, accentuate it. If it's something that needs change, work on that too and craft and mold it into something better. But don't be indifferent. The worst thing of all is to just sit on the sidelines and do nothing. And I think that's what our Torah portion is teaching us. And I think that's one of the hallmarks of who we are as Jews. That we believe in doing, constantly living and moving and growing and breathing and creating and adding and making something new. This is what it means to be a Jew, and at this time of the year, this is what we're called to do. I hope you'll join us for services Friday evening. We're actually not going to have services at the temple. We're going to be at the baseball stadium, NBT Stadium, for the Chiefs game. I hear tell that a rabbi I know pretty well is going to be throwing out the opening pitch, so don't laugh if he doesn't get it over home plate, but it should be a lot of fun. We're going to meet just outside the gates a little bit before 6 o'clock. The first 1,000 fans into the stadium receive a special Salt Potatoes jersey, and then we'll go to our section in the stadium and we'll do a very brief Shabbat service in the stadium in our section, and then have plenty of time to get beverages or food and enjoy the game together. So that will be Friday evening. Contact Diane at the temple office if you have any questions. Saturday morning, of course, Torah study at 10 and services at 11. Saturday evening, the first movie in our film series for the new year, The Synagogue, begins, and it's a great movie. We hope you can join us. And believe it or not, this is the last couple of weeks of summer, which means the state fair is upon us. So I hope you'll take a chance to go out and see the fair. I'll be out there at least once or twice, and I hope to run into you there. And for now, though, as we get nearer and nearer to the high holidays, which are just about 3 weeks away right now, I hope you'll hear the call of the Torah portion. Do not remain indifferent, and take it to heart. And think about how you are indifferent to yourself, and how, by paying more attention to ourselves, we can loosen up that indifference, that apathy, and turn it into positive energy, and turn it into fuel to move us forward so that we can act for the betterment of all, most especially ourselves, in the coming year. Shabbat Shalom for now. Look forward to seeing you in the stadium on Friday and at the temple over the weekend. Shabbat Shalom.